Hiya and welcome back to my review of Doctor Who. Going to be of part 2 of Spyfall. If you haven't seen part 1 of Spyfall, please watch part 1 of Spyfall before watching part 2 of Spyfall, and also if you haven't seen the review of Spyfall part 1, don't watch the review of Spyfall part 2. Unless you want to be extremely spoiled or extremely confused. This review is going to be full of spoilers, so keep that in mind. This review is going to be very similar to the last review. I am going to talk about the episode in section issues. I'm going to also mention quotes from this episode. Not too many quotes this time. From the end of the last episode, we are back in the Slender Forest. I mean, the Doctor is in the Slender Forest. Technically, it's not the Slender Forest, but for a while you're like, what is this place? But the Doctor explains it all nicely and interestingly, and she meets a girl who's also trapped there, and it's very timey-wimey. Then you also have the companions still stuck on that plane that's going to crash land in a very long time. At the beginning of the episode they said, previously on Doctor Who, that when the Master said, look out the window, that house is actually the Master's TARDIS. Maybe it's the TARDIS in the Master's TARDIS. It's just like really trippy. The reason why I absolutely adored this episode more than the first part is that, the time traveling between different periods of history. Just transported a few centuries back. And like, it is amazing. Because I was shook. I know this is typical Doctor Who, they do that, but they just did it so well. When the Doctor is using the Morse code machine, actually using the heartbeat of the Time Lords, and it took, it was brilliant. It was so cleverly done. This is why Doctor Who is awesome. Doctor and the Master are frenemies. I mean, they're at the top of the Eiffel Tower and they're just talking and talking, and okay, there was that choking moment and there was the kneel moment, which was a little bit like adult content. They need each other. That's what's so good about their relationship. In a way, it's so twisted. For the majority of the time, the Doctor reminded me of the 10th Doctor and the way that she, presented that message to the companions, the don't blink. No, it's not the don't blink. It's like, you're not dead. And also the please don't take it away near the end of the episode. It felt very, the 10th Doctor Donna-esque. That was very Tennant-like. She just seemed very Tennant Doctor, 10th Doctor-like. It seemed like the Master was channeling Matt Smith, the 11th Doctor, but I am a bit unsure about that. I mean, he was just channeling Missy, but everyone's got their own opinion. This episode also displayed a lot of Saw-like vibes. Not only did that message, it was like, game, Saw, blah. But also the claustrophobicness and the feeling of being trapped is very Saw-like. I was absolutely thrilled that the Doctor abandon her companions, which sounds really terrible because like they're the companions of this season, you have to care about them, blah blah. But she's got someone from one period of history, then she's got another person from a period of history, and near the end of the episode, literally I think Graham or Ryan or Yaz, one of them says, "Oh, have you abandoned us, Doctor?" And she's like, "No, this is this person, this is this person," but they did so much more than the companions that she currently has. So, was talking to the Doctor, like, saying that go to Gallifrey, visit Gallifrey. The Doctor did visit Gallifrey. Gallifrey is in flames, but it's because of the Master, which I was quite disappointed. I thought it would be by someone else, but there must be a reason for the Master to actually do what they did, which is kind of sad, because, like a bad guy and giving explanation for why the bad guy did bad and not feeling bad about it, but who knows, right? Because this is Doctor Who knows? It is definitely an arc, it's definitely a lead up to the rest of this series, and who knows, the Master and the Doctor could still be working together, but then again, the Master's trapped in the Slender Forest. They were in France. Okay, Nazi occupied France. However, they didn't speak French, and that bothered me. I know it's such a there's not even a small thing. I mean, they could put English subs. Even the TARDIS wasn't there, and the TARDIS can translate things to English. The Doctor was there for the most part, yeah, but then she wasn't there. Apparating man lady. Keep forgetting that she is a woman. I'm not where I want to be, but I can get used to this. In the trailer for Doctor Who, and it was fantastic. Darkness never sustains, even though sometimes it feels like it might. That hit hard. Stay tuned, and yeah. All the best in the new year, and ciao for now.